What's going on, fam? How's everybody doing today on this Friday? Welcome to the Health and Wealth Podcast. I am still in Sunshine State of Florida. This I'll be leaving back to head back to the area in the DC area on Saturday. So I look forward to coming back. But for 2 weeks, I've been out here and doing work and helping my mom out and all of that good stuff. And it's been great, but I'm ready to come back home and jump back in the gym and see my peoples as well. So if you're brand new to this, welcome. We do this every Friday at 1 p.m. I normally bring one of my clients on and talk about their health and wealth journey, so that you guys can see or hear, certain things and that you may be able to relate to with your health and wellness journey. And hopefully it'll either inspire you to keep moving or get moving, right? So that is the goal of that. Kim, what's up? Kim says, what's up? Thanks, Kim, for coming on. What's up, Kim? Appreciate you for signing on. So let's talk about some rules real quick and some things I want you guys to do for me if you can. All right. Let's talk about it. So one way to help us grow is if you're watching this live, type live in the comments right now. If you're watching this on the replay, type replay in the comments to let us know that you're watching. Do us a favor, follow us on Instagram at RebelFitUSA. My Instagram is at Benny Black, and you can see that right there on the left-hand side corner. And if you're watching this right now, do us another favor and just share it right now. Share it with all your friends, all your family, because I believe if we keep spreading this information and this content, more people will see it and more people will get active and get moving and do the right thing with their health. So happy to have you guys with me today. And I have one of my clients. Her name is Waynetta, and she's super nervous about this. But I told her it's going to be a conversation between me and her, so she doesn't have any reason to be nervous. And just show her a lot of love as well. But she's seen some amazing results, and I can't wait till you guys hear her story and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on my guests. Give it up for Waynetta one time. Waynetta in the building. What's going on, Waynetta? How are you?
I'm good. Happy it's Friday.
Happy it's Friday, and probably was thinking about this all night and all day. Like, coach is about to have me on live, and I'm nervous and all of that. You are in good hands. You are talking to me. So it is all good, and you're gonna have some people showing you some love. Tawana says, "Hey Netta, my weight loss shiro." Okay,
Oh.
okay. Donna says, "Hey." Demetria says, "Replay." Dimitri, you're actually watching it live. You're actually watching it live. It's all good. Or Demetrius, right? Yeah, I want to make your mess your name up. Christine is watching it live. And Kimberly is giving you some love so you can calm down and be good because you're good like all state, right? Like
Wusa.
Usa. So Waynetta, let's talk about it because you have been doing some amazing things within our community and seeing some great results. And I want you to talk about that today. I want you to share that with the people of exactly what things, some of your struggles, some of your successes, some of a lot of different things that you've experienced along this path and kind of how your life was like before this. So we'll jump into all of that. But before we do, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from and what kind of work do you do?
Currently, well, I was born in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, but we moved to Woodbridge, Virginia when I was young,
Mm-hmm.
about 92 or so. And just been in Prince William County forever, pretty much. That's where I am. That's all I know. Know nothing else but Prince William County.
Yeah, and
Um,
yeah,
that's about it. And what kind of work I do, I currently work for Department of Family Services. Been there
okay,
about 6 years now.
okay.
So yeah.
Stressful job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially the supervisor position. So yeah.
Yeah, and the whole reason why I ask these things is because a lot of people don't really understand, or they're like, oh well, she has different circumstances than me, but you're in a lot of situations. You're a mom as well. How many kids do you have?
I have two, a 16-year-old and a 9-year-old.
too. Husband, the whole 9 yards. So
Yep,
you have
husband. Yep.
a whole family, and you try to balance that every single day
Yeah.
and still maintain your health and everything else that you do as well, right? Right.
Yes.
As well as loving anime and all the other stuff, cool stuff that you love and stuff. Waynetta is my sock shiro. She is my sock partner in the gym. We got this thing about crazy socks. So she loves to wear her crazy socks in the gym. So her and I share that bond in common. We like a lot of the cartoons and stuff like that as well.
Batman.
Yeah, wrestling and all kinds of stuff. So good stuff, Wayne. All right, so tell us a little bit about your life and like what kind of like major struggles you were dealing with before your fitness journey. So before you joined Rebel Fit, what were like some of your major struggles that you were having that made you make that jump?
Well, before Rebel Fit, I was not very active. I mean, I did have a trainer, but he wasn't very consistent. And so I needed more support and stuff like that. So I actually, sitting on the couch potato, scrolling on Facebook, I saw the link for Rebel Fit, and then I just reached out. But also prior to that, I was doing, a lot of skating. I was under what is a roller derby team. I was actually fresh meat. I never got to the point where I had actually got on the track to play a game because I was struggling with my endurance. So endurance was the reason why I started focusing, and weight loss was the reason why I started focusing on my weight and trying to get, also my endurance and stuff like that. So I reached out to my prior coach, trainer, whatever you want to call him. And I wasn't really going anywhere, and I didn't succeed as far as I wanted to do with roller derby, but that's why I ended up trying to focus on, just weight loss, and I gave up the endurance part.
Yeah. So what was that moment where you said like enough is enough and you decided to join? Because everybody has that moment, right? Like everybody has that moment where they struggle with things, but they can manage it or they can whatever, but then they get that feeling like, you know what, like, yo, like I feel this way or I look this way or something gives them that cue, like enough is enough. And I gotta change that about myself. What was that point for you? What was that breaking point?
It was a mix of two things. One thing, getting ready for work, and I'm realizing that I could not fit my clothes anymore. That was very frustrating for me. Like I couldn't fit into my clothes. And then I saw a picture that at work that somebody had sent to me, and I was like, nah, that ain't me. I didn't realize I was like, that's not me. At my heaviest, I was like not even pregnant at that time. I was at my pregnancy weight after I sat on the scale or stood on the scale and saw myself after that picture. I was like, nah, I got to make some changes. I was like, no, I couldn't believe I let myself get like that.
So. Yo, I totally relate. I have a really good friend of mine. His name is Malik, and I remember him and I went to the gym one day, and like I had just started wanting to like work out or whatever the case may be, and he was like, yo, let's step on the scale, let's track our numbers. And I jumped on that bad boy and it said 212 or something, like it was crazy. And I was like, I damn near went butt naked in the gym because I just kept taking off clothes, like literally in like disbelief. Like because I normally would weigh like around 170, 175, and I've always been slim. So when I got up to 211, it was like I started getting naked. Like maybe it's the clothes, maybe it's this, and it's like, nah, dude. Like you've been drinking, eating, not sleeping, partying. You've been doing a lot of stuff, right? Yeah. So it was that definitely wake up call. That's dope. So what do you love about the program and how has it changed your life since you've joined?
The most biggest thing was the weight loss. I'm gonna say that for sure. But definitely I realized like the biggest change is like my eating habits have changed. Like I don't even like the funny thing in my family, I have an aunt that gives everybody nicknames, and my nickname was French Fry, or is French Fry, because that's all I would eat and everything. Right. And I have not had fries in like I don't know when. So
Wow.
I haven't had McDonald's. I don't, I'm not eating the fast food that I used to eat anymore.
Right.
I mean, I have the occasional slice of pizza and it's cheese pizza, or if I throw anything on, it's veggies. So like I found a way to like maintain, like I'm still enjoying things, but my eating habits have changed and I didn't realize like I could do that and still
Yeah.
be okay with it. Like
Yeah.
cakes and cupcakes are gone,
So you've changed your eating habits, which is
Yeah.
like, for some people, that's the biggest thing, right?
I'm like, if
I mean,
I could do that, anybody could do it. Because, man, I would eat a whole bag of chips, Pringles, like, those are my
yeah.
things. Don't let them
So
be cheese puffs either. So it's like,
so salty is your thing.
yes. Yeah.
Salty is your thing. Okay. Okay. Well, what other stuff do you love about the program? I know you talked about nutrition. We're gonna get back to that weight loss though, because I like how you glided over that like it was just a little thing. But
It is.
so we talked about so we talked about the nutrition, we talked about the weight loss. Matter of fact, let's just address the weight loss real quick. So how much pounds are you down right now since you joined the program?
Since I even found out about RoboFit, I've lost a total of 34 pounds.
34 pounds. And when did you join?
I joined in November and I started the program consistently with the eating habits and all that in January. Was it January?
Yeah.
January.
I remember because we had a little talk.
You
and I. Yeah, like,
and I wasn't sure about it. I wasn't sure, but I was getting frustrated with that 1 pound a month, and I was like, "There has to be something I'm not doing." I'm in the gym, man. I'm like in the gym all the time.
Talk about that though. Talk about that. So you lost 34 pounds. I remember because you lost a lot of weight. Well, you lost about 10 pounds without focusing really on nutrition, right? And then you were stuck. Like there was only so much that you got, and then every month after that, it was kind of like then it just went like plateau, right? And then once you implemented that nutrition piece, it was like the weight just started like coming off, and
consistently,
consistently. And I had a 1-to-1 with you because I was like, yo, because I remember you came in there, you was long face, you was so sad, you was like, Benny, like I'm frustrated because my weight hasn't been moving. And I've been working out, and I told you, I said, yo, let me tell you what's the missing piece for you. The missing piece for you is this nutrition system. And you was like, yeah, but I was like, I'm telling you, Waynetta, I promise you. And then you was like, if I can just get underneath 200 pounds, if I can just get underneath 200 pounds. And I was like, I'm telling you, if you can do it, if you can follow up with this nutrition piece, your whole life is going to change. And by God, the next assessment, it was like, I remember you running through the gym. Remember that? You were literally running and screaming through the gym. Face was like, you were in tears because you finally broke 200, right? You finally broke 200. And then when you broke 200, now it's like, then you broke 200, then you broke 180. And now you're in that 170 something zone. And it's just a completely different person than where you were before. Like, how does that change for you? Like, how is losing 34 something or odd pounds changed your life? Like, how has that changed?
First, I'm like in awe, and like I couldn't believe I finally did it after being stuck and being depressed about this weight that I gained out of nowhere. Well, I know where it came from, but it was amazing. I mean, I'm like more energized. I want to do more things. I'm like, I don't even have the words, but
you don't even need the words because it's in your face. Like you're more energized, you're more happier. Like I can tell. Like and like you said, like your clothes are probably fitting different. Like
I have to go shopping. Like I don't even have any good work clothes anymore, man. I'm getting frustrated now. Like I'm happy. Yeah. I lost the weight. I could fit into my clothes, but now they're too big for me, and my pants are like falling off, and I don't have no belt. So I'm like,
yeah. I remember you said that you went to the conference, and you said you had all of your stuff for the conference, and all of the stuff that you had was like.
I had the bobby pin, like I had like safety pins and all of them. Like it was horrible, but ain't nobody see it, but so it looked all right. But Yeah.
Awesome. That's absolutely amazing. And I'm sure it's had an impact on not only you, but your family as well, probably.
Yeah. Like I remember like one day, I'm in the kitchen weighing my food, and then my son is like, Mom, I'm gonna start weighing my food too. So we
Yeah,
both in the kitchen sitting there fixing our food and stuff like that together. So that was a good
yeah,
effort.
yeah. Go. Awesome, awesome. So what would you tell the old you if you were hesitant about joining a program or even getting started with your health and wellness journey? Because there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, I got tomorrow. Oh, I'm not fit enough. Oh, I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna be, shamed because everybody's gonna be fitter than me, or all of that kind of stuff, which people, what I like to call head trash, because that's what we tell ourselves. We
Yeah.
put that self-doubt in ourselves. So what would Waynetta today tell the old Waynetta that she should have done months ago?
I will. I know I can add though, because another reason why I forgot to say that I joined Rebel Fit to work on my health is because of a doctor telling me about my blood pressure.
Mm,
So
yeah,
don't
talk
wait.
about
So I would say don't wait until somebody has to tell you, oh, you're gonna have to go on medication or make some life changes. I shouldn't have had to hear that from my doctor. I should have known that from back then. So
that.
don't wait till somebody tells you need to do something. If you know and you see it for yourself, go ahead and make that change. I know injury, like I even have like knee and ankle injuries. Don't use that as an excuse, because that was another excuse for me not to do anything and to be active. There's all types of modifications that I could do to these workouts, and I'm still getting the same amount of work as somebody who could do all of them normally. So, yeah.
Girl, yes. Yo, because you wanna know what? A lot of us times, a lot of people are reactive versus proactive. And I always like to say, as a matter of fact, I posted something yesterday. I was like, all the decisions you make about your health, you're either feeding disease or you're fighting it, right? So it's just there is no going around that. Each day, every decision you make, whether you're putting something off or you're taking action on it, you're either feeding disease or you're fighting it, right?
Yeah.
And that's super important when you think about that, because like you said, and I'm the same way too. And most people who are either watching this right now are the same way. It's like we are reactive when it comes to our health, right? A doctor says, look, like you're about to be type 2 diabetic, or you're pre-diabetic, or your blood pressure is raised and you need to start getting active, or we see a little heart thing going on, a heart
Yeah.
murmur, or what I'm saying, like a lot of these things would make us spark into action, right?
Yeah.
But it is so much harder to get started when you have to,
Yes, exactly.
right? It is
Yeah.
harder, and you probably can relate to this, but it's so much harder to get started when you have to. Meaning, when I say that somebody says to you, you have to do this now, and you're not ready to do it, then you have to do it because your life depends on it,
Yeah.
literally. Then it makes it a harder thing for you to do, versus you making the decision on yourself and saying, looking down your family tree and saying, yo, like I'm susceptible to these
Yes.
things, right? I'm susceptible. I see where I can go. I ain't trying to go there. I'm trying to be proactive about it. And once you make that decision, it's so much easier for you to stay consistent. But a lot of us are, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just want everybody to be more proactive, because a lot
Yeah.
of us are dying out here at early ages. It ain't 80 no more. It ain't 90 no more. It's 30, it's 40, it's 50. And we talk about COVID and all of these things. But COVID really attacks people who have those underlying issues. And those things, some of those things are preventable,
Yeah.
right? Some of those things are preventable. So we want you to be active. We want you to take action like Waynetta did, and jump on here and get about your health, get about yourself, because without you, like, how does your family operate, right? Like, how do people in your life move without Waynetta? So I'm a big advocate of that, and
Yeah.
super proud of you, because you have done it, and you have done it in a way that every month, like when we get on that scale, it's like, it's like you're like pushing in a way that it's like really, really inspiring. So I really appreciate it. Let me look through these comments real quick. Um we got Raquel, your coaches are on here on live right now. They are out here supporting you. Victoria is live. What's up? What's up? Fiona is on here. Ronnie is on here as well. I think Ronnie's one of my mom's friends. She says we need a Rebel Fit in Palm Bay or Melbourne, Florida area. Ronnie, I've thought about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have thought about it. All right. Victoria said no fries. I don't know, dog. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you either. Boy, that like I eat
I've
fries.
had maybe like 1, 2, or 3. I'm not gonna say I ain't have none, but like going to the, like if my son might have some, I might grab 2 from. I'm not going to say I haven't had any, but like going to McDonald's and purchasing a meal, my large milkshake and my French fries, I have not done that.
Listen, I ain't even gonna front with you because me and you, we share. Just talking to you, we share a whole lot of common. Because you like your socks and I like my burgers and I love my chips and my fries.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to Red Robin down here last Saturday for my cheat meal or my reward meal. And, you know, they give you unlimited fries.
Oh, geez,
So
yeah.
You eat it out and then they bring a whole new tray out. I'm
That's
like,
why I don't go there.
word? This is what y'all do? Shoot, I'm back here next time. Next Saturday, I'm coming right back here. Right? So, yo, I don't know about the no fries, but like we preach, what do we preach? Balance, right?
Yeah.
Balance. There's no such thing as nothing, right? Create balance and then go from there. Tawana said we have a virtual program. Yes, indeed, we do. Kimberly said, get it, boo, get it. All right. Victoria said, congrats, 30 plus down club. She's lost 30 pounds too. Shout out to Victoria. I gotta get her on here. I don't know how that show gonna be though, because me and Victoria on a live is like, oh my god, that's like my sister. So I don't even know how that's gonna work.
That'd be perfect.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be just pure laughs. Kimberly said the virtual program is awesome. I participate, and she lives in South Carolina. Yes, she does. Katia is on here watching live. People just showing you a lot of love right now. A lot of love. Denise said, "Way to go, Waynetta. Yay, Waynetta. That's what's up." Katia says, "I have family facts. I have a close family friend at the hospital right now in a coma." Yeah, it's true. Like I got people on my Facebook on my timeline right now who are like passing away suddenly, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, oh my this, oh no." But like we got to take care of ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, like you're gonna see real quickly how things go, and it never comes like a sneak up on you thing. No. It's never like that. It's never, right? People worry about heart disease. I mean, about COVID. But heart disease has killed more people, especially minorities, than anything out there right now, right? Some of the things that you're trying to fight from avoiding COVID, you should be working on those things yourself, right? Some of the things like going in the gym, building your immune system, eating better, right? Those are the things that fight COVID. Yeah, you can put a mask on, but if you got a mask on with diabetes, or you know what I'm saying, like all of that stuff matters. So you got to like do both. Protect yourself, but also get out there, drink more water, eat better portion foods, be healthy. All right. Dope. All right. So she said congrats. Kim said congrats and all that good stuff. Well, Waynetta, look, you have made it, Shawty. You have made it through. You have made it through, and you did a great job, right? Like you did amazing. How do you feel? How do you feel right
now? Good.
Yes. Yo, thank you, Waynetta, for doing this with us. Yo, let's keep pushing. Let's keep working. I want to see the results. What's the ultimate goal, though? Like, what's the ultimate goal for you? I got 2 last questions. One, what's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal is basically just changing my whole complete life and living healthy and not thinking of it as a diet, and just like you said, a life change. But of course, also the weight loss. I do have my goal. I got 30 more pounds I want to lose. So yeah, I want to do that. But also, you know, just getting healthy, man. That's my goal. I'm, like you said, a lot of my people in my family have passed away from stuff that could have been prevented due to, you know, bad choices. And I don't want to be included in that, you know, so.
Yep. Give me or tell the people a little bit about some of the struggles even that you have now, even after losing 30 pounds. Some people would think that once you get this thing going, it's like, oh, everything is smooth and sailing and everything works, and you know, like you're losing weight and all of these things. But what are some of the struggles that you still have now, even with losing 30 pounds?
Well, recently, you know, like I went to my convention and I came back and I even took gym clothes with me with the intention to work out at the hotel. I had too much fun and didn't make it to the gym at all. So the biggest thing is like not giving up once you fall back a couple steps, because when I came back from the convention, I kind of didn't go to the gym as much as I normally do. And I kind of wasn't really eating like my meals right and things like that. So if you make a mistake, or not make a mistake, but if you slip back on your habits, you could jump right back in. And that was like my struggle, getting back my routine, because I was going strong to the gym, eating right, and that little jump to that convention threw me off my track a little bit, but I had to swerve back on and getting back focused.
Yeah, it ain't always peaches and
It was
cream.
hard. It was hard to get back. Like, I can feel it now. Now I know why you're supposed to go to the gym consistently, because like for me not going last week and then coming back this week and doing it, all those muscles that never hurt before when I go to the gym are now hurting me. And I haven't felt that.
Know what's crazy? Like after you get to a certain age, like like once you get in like your 30s, 40s, like I like to think that we are more pattern people, right? Or habit-based pattern type people than we were in our earlier lives, right? Like in our 20s and our, teenage years and all of that. Why? Because once we get on a system or some type of a regimen, and I don't know if this is how you feel, but once you get on a system or some type of like regimen and then you come off of it and you stay off of it for a certain period of time, it is so much harder to get back on. It's like we work on rhythms, and that rhythm is habit based, right? And the minute everything or life happens and we stop, man, that comeback, like for me, if I miss 2 days in the gym, man, that third day is like, bruh, like it's hard. It's hard to get back on. So tell me a little bit about that. Like, how do you get back into rhythm when you get off?
I don't know how I did it, but honestly, I set that alarm clock, because before I didn't even have to set my alarm clock. I was automatic waking up at 4:30 so I could hit that 6 o'clock class with no problem. This week, to get myself back on, I'm not an alarm clock person. I had to set the alarm clock, because if I didn't do that, I don't think I was going to get up and go. And you know me, I tell you, if I don't go to the gym first thing in the morning, I'm not going to go in the afternoon. So that's why I had to go first thing in the morning.
Twins. If I don't go first thing in the morning, you ain't catching me in no evening class or no evening workouts. It ain't gonna happen. Like most of my energy is when I wake up, and as I go, my energy fades. So
and it prepares me for the day. I think that helps me.
Yeah, facts. Good stuff, Waynetta. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you for sharing your story and your timeline with people, and hopefully it motivates people to take action on what they're doing and all of that good stuff. You guys check it out. We have a 28-day program. That's the program that Waynetta was talking about here earlier, that she jumped on. We have some ads and everything going out that people are probably seeing, but we do have a 28-day program that gives you unlimited training, both virtually and in person, and you can jump on that and get the type of accountability and the type of motivation, type of workouts, and the push that you want to be successful. We will help you as much as we can, but it is really on you. Like, you have to take some self accountability as well for yourself, because it's a two-way street as far as how that works. So would love for you to do that. I'm going to put some links after this call in the bio so that you guys can, if you're interested in that, you can set up a consultation and get that going. But if you're looking in the right-hand side, I think for you guys is the right-hand side. You can follow us on all of the different platforms and share this as much as you can. We need to share it to your people too, because you killed it. Great. All right, but share it to all of your people. And we're back on here next Friday. I'll have another guest here, and we'll talk about some more people who are seeing results and their struggles as well. So look forward to doing it, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Thank you, Waynetta.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.